in my journey in business, I've found that the literature in business, often when business leaders get to a point where they've done well, when they tell the story, they make it sound like they always knew.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this thing was always going to work out.
Yeah.
We don't. 99% of the time, it's a bit of luck, a bit of guess, and a little bit of instinct and skill. So that's the first part. The second part is we make more mistakes than we get things right. And that's what people don't realize. Business leaders make more mistakes than they get things right. Where we are lucky is the quantum of the things we get right outweighs...
So amazing.
Yeah, that it outweighs the quantum of the things we get wrong. So Michael Jordan, when he was at F&B, made a whole host of mistakes in running F&B.
Yeah.
But he got eBucks right, he got the tablet story right, and he got making F&B a digital bank right.
And he got the Steve campaign
And
right.
he got the Steve campaign
I mean,
right.
we're all talking about Steve.
Right. So when you think about those things, the wins were so much bigger than the losses. But in quantity, the number of losses far outweigh the wins.
What is currently the most weighing question on you?
Now what?
Now what?
Yeah, I feel like, so God's been good, right? And I say this to people all the time. I'm just the vessel doing the work. Now what? Like, okay, so where do I go now? What's next? What am I trying to leave behind? So I'm very much at the now what part of my life, which is about legacy. It's when Vusi's not in the room, what's left? Because it's not, you know, it's not the Patek Philippe watches, it's not the cars we drive, it's not the places we live in, it's not the people we holiday with, the places we holiday. It's more than that, and I'm trying to answer that question. So that your thing about brand, and I say this to my team all the time, which is, even in the construct of brands, we must always recognize that we will never be the equal of the brand. And this is what many people who build brands get wrong. So particularly people who do personal branding. So they go, well, I'm a great X, I'm a great comedian, a great singer, a great actress, a great whatever. So you become this brand thing, but you forget that a brand is something that lives in people's mind, which is to say your existence becomes a manifestation of somebody else's expectation. Now, most people are bad at the expectation part. So they think you're still in charge. You're not in charge anymore. This thing called a brand now outlives you. Like it's a bit like building a Lego set. You just built the pieces. What people will do with this Lego set is up to you. And that's kind of how I think about my life.
That is such a hard truth.
It is, right?
It is such a hard truth.
And by the way, the most powerful brands are the ones that the people who construct don't own. When you cease ownership, that's when you've built a brand, because it means that there's somebody on the other end who's gone, this thing is so powerful, not only do I want to be a part of it, I want to help build it. There is I think it was Friedrich Nietzsche that said that true power finds expression in the absence of power, which is to say, when I can give power away and still have power, I have power. Again, right, so remember, you're in this journey, you're doing this thing called life, you're building this thing called a business, you're in pursuit of this end goal called profit, and somewhere in between it, the pursuit of purpose. You're trying to create a better workplace for your people, a place where they can come and belong. You want to serve communities, you want to better the lives of customers. There are 1,000 things you want to do. And so we go to business schools, and business schools, particularly the ones I went to, teach you about, they give you case studies and they go, this business leader did X and that business leader did X. And there's like this literature that says they make perfect decisions. Then when I spend time with business leaders, I realize they don't. Most of them just make a decision. And they're comfortable in the knowledge that decisions are meta by their nature, which is to say, I'm going to get on the freeway and just go from one place, I'm going to another. In my head, I kind of have a path of how I'm going to get there. But if on the way there's traffic, I'm going to change the route. If I hit a pothole, I'll stop and fix.
But I'm going there.
But I'm going to get there.
So fig.
And this is the thing about the perfect decision rather than the decision made perfect. The decision made perfect builds into it the assumption and the knowledge that I'm going to get things wrong. And I'm comfortable with getting things wrong. Because it's when you think you have to make perfect decisions that you get into the most dangerous thing leaders do. Ego, bravado, knowledge, arrogance, this walk in and like, I own it. No, you don't.
So we've always done it this way.
No. Like, you're a part of a process. You're a servant. Sit down.